What's up, YouTube family? It's Andrea here at VW Family Farm, and today I'm letting y'all in on what has been going on with me and with our family, and how that affects our farm and our homestead, and just how it affects our YouTube channel. So just to jump right into it and just be honest, I've told y'all before how close I am to my mom and dad, and that I talk to them pretty much daily and always have. And they're some of mine and Ben's best friends. We go there a lot to eat supper. That's where Lane and Emily like to go hang out. It's just, we've just always been that way. Ben and I started hanging out with them even when we were just dating. That's just what we would do, was just hang out at my house with my parents. But I've also shared with you that my parents were older when they had me. My mom had a lot of trouble having kids, a lot. Many miscarriages, and pretty much just gave up hope that she would ever have any kids. She shared her whole story with me before, to considering adoption, and then their paperwork getting lost, and just feeling like that was the plan all along, is that maybe they weren't supposed to do that, to letting that go, to just resigning themselves that they weren't meant to have kids. And till one day she got pregnant again after many times of being pregnant, and had my brother, and then wound up having another miscarriage, and then had me. And so that's our story of our family. My dad was 40 when I was born, and my mom was almost. I never thought of myself having old parents. Honestly, it never crossed my mind. I never thought my friends' parents were younger. It's something I just never thought about. It was my life. I had a wonderful childhood. It was just wonderful. I don't know how else to say it. And they've always said that we kept them young because we kept them active and involved with probably younger people, from the fact that they had kids at a little bit later stage in life. But anyway, so that's my story. But my mom has had a stroke, and so that's where we are. She had a heart attack when I was young. I was probably in about 7th grade or something like that. That was pretty earth-shattering. It was a Saturday morning. I can still remember it like I'm there. My dad waking me up and telling me that he'd taken her to the hospital during the middle of the night. I didn't even know they'd gotten up. And so that pretty much rocked my world, shaped a lot of my life, because we started on a healthy eating journey in my immediate family at that point. Got very active on exercising and things like that. And so she's always followed a heart healthy diet, pretty much. Even when she splurges, she always comes back to heart healthy. So she's been on medications ever since then. She's considered a heart patient. She sees a heart doctor. Just really never had any more trouble with that. But the last few years she's had blood pressure problems, and she's just always been a person that I don't know that it would matter what she ate. She'd probably have blockages. She's had multiple, that she had the heart attack, and then she's also had stents in her legs, things like that. So that's probably more information than y'all want to know. But that that's just who she is. So now we're dealing with blockages in the carotid artery. So that's where we are. So I am trying to be all that I need to be for my parents, as well as for my kids and Ben, as well as take care of this farm, keep it going, keep everything up and running, as well as it is busy time here on the farm. It's fixing to get crazy busy planting. We're about to plant onions and potatoes and all the early stuff. Calves are being born like crazy. I think we have something like 8 or 9 here at the house, and then we have 4 across the road, actually 5 across the road. Things are hopping. We're about to have piglets any moment. So I just come to y'all and just to let you know what is going on with me, and to ask you to remember me, to just pray that I will be strong for everyone that I need to be strong for, and can keep all this all these balls I'm juggling in the air to keep them in the air. So I actually have been, I've felt the Lord's strength, giving me strength to get through this, because I'm not real good under stressful situations. I'm sort of the one that sometimes falls apart, but I have felt super strong throughout all this. It involved going to the doctor and being sent immediately to the hospital and spending several days in the hospital. Now we're dealing with doctors and nurses trying to coordinate to get her to the specialist she needs to get to, tests and all kinds of stuff. And that was another thing I wanted to mention. Just if you have something going on with your health and you're trying to go to doctors and get to where you need to be, don't give up, because there's been a couple times throughout this that my mom has fell through the cracks. People were supposed to be referring her and didn't, multiple people. And so just doctors and nurses are people too, so we have to give them grace and just realize that we have to be our own health advocate. So if you feel like you fell through the cracks and you've been forgotten, give them a call. Don't just let it go and just wait and wait and wait when something big and major is going on with your health. Keep calling. Keep working at it. Give them all the info you can, because they don't have enough to go on if you don't tell them. So that's just one thing I've learned throughout all this, is be your own advocate, or be an advocate for your loved one. So that's it. That's what's going on. I don't mean this to be super depressing, because honestly, we have had some of the most awesome family times in the last week that we've had in years. We have spent lots of time together just talking. We've had heart-to-heart talks about just deep things that are good to talk about with your family. And on top of that, it could be much worse. She's doing okay. She's got different issues because of the stroke, but it could be way, way worse. So just remember her in your prayers. I thank y'all for how much you actually just love and take care of us. You encourage us, all your comments, just everything. So again, I don't mean this to be depressing. We feel super thankful that this was caught now, and we're very hopeful. So she's possibly gonna need at least one procedure done, but we're just taking it moment by moment, a day at a time. So anyway, I'm gonna hop off here, and then when Ben gets home, we're gonna head back and check the cows. I thought I'd take you guys along because I've got to show you these new babies. They're so cute. So stay tuned for that. And so that's it. That's where I'm at right now. Look at these two.
Like mama, like baby. Up on the side. Well, we got two over there. It's a pretty big wet spot. See if we can zoom in on the computer. This camera zoomed all the way in. Cap is trying to take his first steps. Got up on the back end.
Alright, we're about to do my favorite thing, which is count cows. It's only my favorite thing though when we get the right number. When we don't, it's not fun anymore. But we're going to give it a try. So mine and Ben's system is, whatever's on his side of the truck, he counts. What's on mine, I count. And it works pretty good. And then we add them together and hope for the magic number. We're looking for 63 of them.
And if we don't get that magic number, we'll turn around and count again. And then again if we need to. And then again if we need to. And if you ever get it once, oh, that's perfect.
Yes. Okay, here we go.
We'll see how it goes. You will camera shy. Are you camera shy?
Right number on the first try. That just makes my day. So as y'all can see, the cows are doing awesome. We're dropping calves every single day, sometimes more than one a day. It's super exciting. We love it. This is what we've dreamed of. It's fun to us, and we're just so glad you're all along with us on this journey. Like I said, remember my mom. She's doing really good. We have a lot to be hopeful and thankful for. So I'm just gonna cling to that. And so that's it for today. I think we're gonna part ways. The sun is sinking low, but hey, it is like 6 something and it's still daylight. That is so awesome to me. The frogs are out here croaking. It's just feeling and sounding like spring, and that just always gives me a renewed sense of joy and hope. We made it through another winter, and it's just time to get going, get outside, get some sunshine and fresh air. And we actually spring forward, I believe, this weekend. So the days are going to get even longer. I will see you guys later. Love you guys, and God bless.